Hey guys, today we are going to New York City, everybody. So it is 4 in the morning and I had to wake up really extremely early for this trip, but I'm low-key very excited. Anyways, we get on the bus and honestly, the bus was actually really nice. I mean, it had cool lights, its own bathroom, and most importantly, you guys, chargers, because it was a 5-hour drive. But anyways, I put all my stuff down, I buckled my seatbelt, I drank some water, I put my AirPods in, and I was definitely ready for the drive. So yeah, let's go. When I tell you everybody was sleeping in that bus, everybody was but me. But anyways, our first stop is the Bryant Welcome Center, and we just took a little break for a bathroom and snack and the essentials, you know. And a little disclaimer, we're going to be doing a Christmas tree count because we're going to see a lot of them in this video, and this is going to be the first one. Okay guys, so this is our rest stop, but I'm not sure if I want to get anything because they told us to not bring any drink. This place was actually really nice for grabbing food, but since I was fasting, I couldn't have anything with like meat or dairy, so it was just crackers and apple juice for me. Anyway, snack is secured and we're back on the bus, and here we go. At this point, the sun is fully out, everybody's awake, and the energy on the bus is completely different. We cross a bridge and then we go through a tunnel. And I don't think I said it, but I'm actually going on a school trip with my school friends, and it's really going to be exciting. Plus, it has been my dream to go to New York City during the winter, and I was pretty excited as well. And suddenly, we are here in New York City. You could see it from far away. And everyone started to take pictures. It was really exciting. We have arrived, and our first major place we see is Times Square. As you can see, there's a lot of people, a lot of crowd, which you will never see in Virginia. And then from the bus, we spot another Christmas tree. It's called the Rockefeller, and I'm gonna show you guys up close what it looks like. So guys, our New York City vlog has officially started, so make sure to subscribe and sit back and enjoy. The moment I step out, so many people, so much noise and so much movement, it was really loud. And as you can see, the buildings were low-key neck-breaking. But anyways, our first stop is the Radio City Music Hall, and I was so excited because we were about to see the Rockettes. But honestly, there was a really long line, and to be honest, we actually missed some part of the show. But anyways, we go in and the place was pretty fancy. So first thing is first, we needed a bathroom break. The Radio City Music Hall is honestly such an iconic place, and it's one of the most famous theaters in the world, and it's actually known for the largest indoor theater ever built. The building itself is very huge, super elegant, and very old school New York, and just being inside felt really special. And just think about how many legendary performances have happened here. This year was their 100th anniversary, which made the show extra special, and it was my first time ever seeing the Rockettes, and the experience was so surreal. After the show, we headed over to the Rockefeller tree, and let me tell you, there were so many people there. People were dancing and laughing and taking pictures of themselves, and we decided to dance because why not? I can't put the songs in because I'm going to get copyrighted, but let me tell you guys, the songs were not even that high, but people were just vibing anyways. When I say vibing, everybody just looked really happy, which makes me really happy, and everybody was dancing, young people, old people. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. Seeing the Rockefeller tree in person during the winter was one of the main reasons I wanted to come to New York, and it honestly did not disappoint. This was the Christmas tree that we saw in the bus, and don't forget, this is Christmas tree number 2. But yeah guys, the roads, they were closed, and there was an ice skating rink under the tree, and we didn't skate because we didn't have time, but we took a ton of pictures. Everyone here was taking pictures and recording videos, just trying to capture the moment, and it's honestly one of the things that you have to see in person, especially during the winter in New York. Well, we had to start walking because we got a lot much more to see, so we started walking. We also passed by St. Patrick's Cathedral, and it was a huge church which was really tall and honestly amazing details. And then we started walking, and guess what, guys? This is Christmas tree number 3. But shortly after, we spot the Empire State Building. And at this point, we have been walking for a minute now, so we got really hungry, so we stopped by Chipotle to regain some energy. And we are back to walking, and we are here at the Bryant Park, and over here there were so many people, so many little shops. And this building was low-key super slanted. The shops were really small, but there were a lot of shops actually. And Christmas tree number 4, I think. I kind of lost count. What's the 1,000-piece one? Ooh, it's gonna take forever. And there was also another ice skating rink over here. There was also a little fountain where people were kind of like taking a rest from all the walking and taking pictures. And Christmas tree number 5.
I don't know.
And we are back at Times Square, guys, and wow, this place is a whole different experience. The lights, the billboards, the crowds, the energy. And yeah, we were just walking around, enjoying the view. And then after a little walking, we honestly got a little tired and we didn't even realize it was kind of late. So we went into Olive Garden to eat some food. Guys, even the restaurant was low-key a vibe, and I was really excited to eat because I was tired and hungry at this point. And thank you our chaperone for actually buying us all food. It was really kind of her. And I don't remember what I ordered, but low-key, guys, the food was pretty nasty and I had to force some bites in. So I just drank a cup of Coke and we're back to walking. And now we are here in H&M, and to be honest, me and my friends, we loved shopping, so we spent a pretty good minute in here. And to be honest, guys, the attires here were actually much nicer than those in Virginia. They have a 3rd floor. And I don't want to bore you guys, but I was just walking and walking and walking. And I found a sweater that I really wanted to buy, but it was $40 and I'm not spending $40 in a sweater. I'm sorry. And now we are back at Times Square, guys. It is actually getting a lot much more darker. Guys, the first thing you notice when you're at Times Square is the noise. You can hear a lot of horns, a lot of music blasting somewhere. People are talking in like 100 different languages. And I realized that people actually live here and they try to make a living from selling something on the streets, and they try to convince you in different ways. And I really love that about New York, but one thing I actually don't like is the New York smell. It's the smell of stink, which is kind of really bad. And the place low-key feels like a movie. You see yellow cabs everywhere. And I forgot to mention, but actually most of the people in New York are tourists, because everyone's like holding their phone up and taking pictures and recording videos. And over here you see the busy streets of New York, obviously.
See, you don't like. The crowd is ready. We are ready. DJ, hit the beat. New York City, if you like what you see, make some noise!
And finally, it is time for our last big stop. We headed to the Gershwin Theater, I think that's how you pronounce it, to go see the Wicked. And I know a lot of you guys have seen the movie Wicked, but I have actually never seen the movie itself, and I'm going to be watching it for the first time as a musical. And let me tell you guys, the theater was massive, and the escalators, they just kept going and going. At first, I thought Cynthia and Ariana Grande were actually going to show up, but no, they actually told me it's just actors. But come on guys, it's Broadway. They're obviously going to be amazing actors. But anyways, we were looking around and there were some costumes and unique artifacts on display. It was so cool to see up close. And finally guys, we are in. Oh my goodness, it was massive. It was actually really huge, and everybody looked pretty excited to watch the musical. We were actually sitting at the very last row, but at this point I was comfy and I was ready to start the show. And I want to say one more thing, guys. The performer that was playing Alphaba, her voice was so unreal. And she was making her Broadway debut as a first full-time black Alphaba. And just knowing that she's a first-generation Ethiopian American making her Broadway debut, it just makes it even so much more special, and I've never been so much prouder.
The nightlife, the hustle and bustle. Oh, it's all so.
Okay, guys, we got done with the show. It is currently 10:15 p.m. and we're finally heading back home. It's a 5-hour drive and it's going to be crazy, but let me show you guys. I met a dancer from the show of the Wicked musical, and she signed my paper and also my ticket, and apparently my teacher knew her. And guys, the musical was absolutely amazing. I don't know how to explain it, and I'm just so grateful. But now it's time to head back home.